Welcome to our channel. In this video, I'm going to tell you about United States of America denominations, which are very rare and valuable. If you have them, you can get rich. Top 1. The 1972 Washington quarter is a coin that many collectors might come across in their daily transactions. But it's not just another ordinary quarter. While this coin was minted in large numbers, there are specific variations that make it highly sought after. So, if you've ever wondered about the true value of a 1972 Washington quarter, you're in for a surprise. Cut to a slow zoom-in shot of the obverse side of the coin, showing George Washington's profile. Narrator voiceover. Let's start with the basics. The 1972 Washington quarter features the classic design of George Washington on the front, facing left. On the reverse, we see a bald eagle holding an olive branch and arrows, representing peace and strength. It's a familiar design, but don't be fooled. This coin could be worth a lot more than just its face value of 25 cents, depending on its rarity and condition. Cut to a shot of several 1972 Washington quarters laid out, showing mint marks and different conditions. Narrator voiceover. Most 1972 quarters in circulation today are considered common. The U.S. Mint produced over 300 million of these coins, and they were distributed widely throughout the country. So, how does a coin like this go from being an ordinary quarter to being worth thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars? Close-up of a coin with a magnifying glass highlighting details on the coin's surface. Narrator voiceover. The answer lies in rare variations and minting errors. One of the most notable error coins from this year is the 1972 double die obverse quarter. This particular variation occurred when the die used to strike the coins was misaligned, causing a noticeable doubling effect on some of the details, especially in the letters and numbers on the obverse side. Cut to a close-up of a 1972 double die obverse quarter, with the doubling effect clearly shown. Narrator voiceover. If you examine the coin carefully, you'll notice that certain elements, like the word liberty and the year 1972, appear doubled. This is a result of the die being struck multiple times, leaving a faint second image behind the original one. This doubling is often subtle, but if you spot it, you could be looking at one of the most valuable variations of this coin. Cut to footage of a professional coin grader inspecting the coin. Narrator voiceover. Of course, the value of the coin depends not only on the rarity of the error, but also on its condition. Coins that are well preserved, with sharp details and minimal wear, are far more valuable than coins that have been heavily circulated or damaged. The more pristine the coin, the higher its potential worth. Cut to an image of the grading scale, from AG to MS, 70, and a 1972 double die obverse quarter graded at MS, 65. Narrator voiceover. Coin grading is a key factor when determining the value of a rare coin. Coins are graded on a scale from good to mint state, MS, with MS 70 being a perfect coin with no visible flaws. A 1972 double die obverse quarter that is graded at MS 65 or higher can fetch an impressive price. Cut to footage of a 1972 double die obverse quarter being sold at an auction. Narrator voiceover. In fact, one of these error coins, graded in top condition, has sold for as much as $86,000 at a major auction. Cut to a graphic with the price displayed. $86,000. Narrator voiceover. Yes, you heard that right. A 1972 double die obverse Washington quarter in perfect condition could be worth up to $86,000. That's more than a house in some parts of the country, all for a single quarter. But finding one of these rare specimens is no easy task. It requires sharp eyes, a keen understanding of coin errors, and a bit of luck. Cut to a coin collector carefully searching through rolls of coins. Narrator voiceover. Now, you might be asking, how can I find one of these valuable coins? The first step is simply to look through your own change. While most 1972 Washington quarters won't be worth much more than their face value, there's always a chance that you could stumble upon a rare, double die version. Be on the lookout for any signs of doubling on the obverse, especially around the letters and numbers. Cut to a graphic showing the 1972 DDO coin alongside other coins for comparison. Narrator, voiceover, but spotting a 1972 double die obverse is just the beginning. You'll need to have the coin professionally graded if you believe it's in exceptional condition. Once you've confirmed its rarity and quality, you can either sell it or add it to your collection. Cut to a slow-motion shot of the 1972 double die obverse quarter being placed into a protective holder. Narrator, voiceover, collectors are always on the lookout for coins like these. Some choose to hold on to their rare finds, while others may sell them at auction for a substantial profit. No matter what route you choose, the 1972 double die Washington quarter is a coin that can make a significant impact on your collection. Cut to a final shot of a professional coin dealer displaying the 1972 Washington quarter in a case. Narrator, voiceover, to wrap it up, the 1972 Washington quarter is a perfect example of how something as simple as a coin can hold tremendous value, if you know what to look for. A 1972 double die obverse in excellent condition could be worth a staggering $86,000, so it's definitely worth paying attention to the details when you handle your coins. Closing scene, text on screen. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more coin tips and valuable finds. Narrator, voiceover, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more coin collecting tips and rare finds. Who knows? The next valuable coin might be in your pocket right now. Top 2. Today, we're diving into a coin that might be sitting in your pocket or drawer right now. The 1974 US 5-cent nickel. At first glance, this might look like just another ordinary coin, but don't let its simple design fool you. There's more to this nickel than meets the eye. If you're a coin collector or just curious about rare finds, keep watching. Cut to a shot of multiple 1974 nickels spread across a table. Narrator, voiceover. The 1974 US 5-cent nickel features the classic design of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, with his portrait in profile. On the reverse, we see the Monticello, his Virginia home. It's a design that's been around for years, but what makes the 1974 nickel special isn't just its design. It's the rarity and condition that can really make this coin valuable. Close-up shot of the obverse side, focusing on the details of Jefferson's portrait. Narrator, voiceover. While most 1974 nickels are fairly common and worth only their face value of 5 cents, a few rare versions of this coin can be worth a lot more. So, what's the catch? The key lies in some rare variations and errors that were minted during this year. Cut to footage of a coin magnifier focusing on a 1974 nickel with a slight minting defect. Narrator, voiceover. One of the most sought-after variations of the 1974 nickel is known as the 1974 D/D, a minting error where the demint mark is doubled. This happens when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned during production, causing the mint mark to appear twice. While this might sound subtle, to collectors, it's a highly valuable error. Close-up shot showing the doubled mint mark D/D on the reverse of the coin. Narrator, voiceover. When you look closely, you can see the faint second D right next to the primary mint mark on the reverse side of the coin. This error is rare, and because of its scarcity, it can be worth much more than just a nickel. Cut to footage of a professional coin grader inspecting the 1974 D/D nickel with precision tools. Narrator, voiceover, of course, like all rare coins, the condition is key. Coins that have been preserved in mint state or near mint state are far more valuable than those that have been worn down by circulation. If you're lucky enough to find one of these error coins in excellent condition, you could be holding a true treasure. Cut to a graphic showing the difference between a well-worn and a high-quality 1974 D/D nickel. Narrator, voiceover. The better the condition, the higher the value. Coins that grade higher on the coin scale, such as those in mint state, MS condition, can make a huge difference when it comes time to sell or appraise the coin. Cut to an auction scene with a coin dealer displaying the 1974 D/D nickel in a protective holder. Narrator, voiceover. Collectors actively seek out error coins like the 1974 D/D nickel. In fact, one of these rare specimens, graded in high condition, has been known to fetch as much as $65,000 at auction. Cut to a graphic with the price. $65,000. Narrator, voiceover. Yes, you heard that right. $65,000 for a single 1974 nickel. That's right. One of these rare, error-struck coins could be worth a small fortune if you happen to find one in excellent shape. Cut to a shot of a coin collector carefully searching through rolls of nickels. Narrator, voiceover. Finding one of these rare 1974D/D nickels isn't easy, but it's definitely worth the effort. So, if you happen to come across a 1974 nickel, take a moment to examine it carefully. Look closely at the mint mark on the reverse side and see if you can spot any doubling. Cut to a close-up of a coin being placed in a protective holder with the word rare flashing on screen. Narrator, voiceover. Remember, coin collecting is all about paying attention to the details. Sometimes, the smallest variations can make the biggest difference in value. Cut to the final shot of a 1974D/D nickel displayed in a collector's case. Narrator, voiceover. So, if you're lucky enough to find a 1974D/D nickel in pristine condition, you might just have a rare gem on your hands, one that could be worth up to $65,000. Text on screen. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more rare coin discoveries. Narrator, voiceover. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more insights into rare coins and valuable finds. Who knows? The next treasure could be in your pocket right now. Top 3. Take a good look at this 1967 US 1-cent penny. At first glance, it might seem like just another old penny, right? Well, think again. This small coin could be worth far more than its face value, especially if it's the right kind of penny. Let's dive into what makes the 1967 penny stand out from the rest and why it could be worth thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. Cut to a shot of several 1967 pennies lined up on a table. Focusing on the details, narrator, voiceover. The 1967 penny features the familiar design of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, with his iconic profile and the words "In God We Trust." On the reverse, you'll see the Lincoln Memorial, a design that's been a staple for U.S. pennies since 1959. But while most of these pennies are common and only worth 1 cent, there's one rare version of the 1967 penny that can fetch a price well above face value. Close-up shot of a 1967 penny with a magnifying glass highlighting the details. Narrator, voiceover. What makes this penny so valuable isn't its design, but rather a rare minting error that occurred during production. The 1967 penny was struck with a double die error, one of the most sought-after types of minting mistakes in coin collecting. A double die error happens when the coin's design is struck multiple times, leaving a faint double image on parts of the coin. Cut to close-up of the double details, such as Liberty in 1967 with visible doubling. Narrator, voiceover. If you look closely, you can see the doubling on the word Liberty and the date 1967. This misalignment in the die creates a noticeable doubling effect, which makes these pennies extremely rare. While there are some minor examples of this error, the ones in excellent condition, well-preserved and free from damage, are where the real value lies. Cut to a professional coin grader inspecting the penny with a magnifying tool. Narrator, voiceover. As with any rare coin, condition is key. A 1967 double die penny that has been well preserved and graded highly by a professional coin grading service can be worth a lot more than a typical, worn-out penny. Higher grade coins, such as those in mint state, are the ones that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. Cut to a graphic showing the grading scale for coins, highlighting high-grade examples. Narrator, voiceover. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, MS, with MS 70 being perfect. A 1967 double die penny graded in MS 65 or higher can be a true treasure. And when one of these coins hits the market, collectors know they could be holding a rare find. Cut to an auction scene with a 1967 double die penny being presented by a coin dealer. Narrator, voiceover. Collectors and investors alike keep a close eye on these error coins. At recent auctions, a well-preserved 1967 double die penny has sold for a staggering price. In fact, one of these rare pennies in exceptional condition has been known to sell for up to $88,000. Cut to a graphic with the price displayed. $88,000. Narrator voiceover. Yes, you heard that right. $88,000 for a single 1967 penny. That's more than many people make in a year, just for a small coin that's been sitting in your change jar or wallet. Cut to a coin collector carefully inspecting a roll of pennies. Narrator voiceover. So, if you have a 1967 penny, it's definitely worth taking a closer look. Look for any signs of doubling on the obverse, particularly around the word liberty and the year 1967. If you spot it, you may have just found a rare gem. Cut to a close-up of the 1967 penny being placed in a protective holder with the word rare flashing on screen. Narrator voiceover. Remember, not all 1967 pennies are created equal. The ones with double die errors, especially those in high grades, are the real prizes for collectors. Cut to a shot of a professional coin dealer holding a 1967 double die penny in a display case. Narrator voiceover. So, the next time you come across a 1967 penny, take a moment to inspect it. If you find that double die error, you could be holding a coin worth up to $88,000. Text on screen. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more valuable coin discoveries. Narrator voiceover. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more insights on rare coins and valuable finds. Who knows? The next treasure might be sitting in your pocket right now.